Last week I went through my pre-cut scraps to find pieces for my mini Plaid-ish quilt, and I have a stack of those that I'm going to use, but this is definitely not enough to make the whole quilt. Especially I use pink a lot, and even though that means I make a lot of scraps, I use the pink scraps a lot, so this was all I ended up with for pink. So now I'm sorting through my pre-cut scraps, and what I did was I have two big scrap bins. I went through both of them, and then I pulled out everything that looked potentially usable, and I have it sorted by color. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through one color at a time. I'm going to start with pink. I'm going to press all of the pieces. I'm going to try to cut one piece for the quilt from each fabric, and if there are fabrics where the pieces aren't big enough, or if there's leftover fabric after I cut what I need, I'm going to go ahead and cut those pieces down into squares or whatever size I can get from them, so that I can then store them as cut scraps and use them. So it will take a little bit of time, but since I have everything out and pressed, I might as well go ahead and do that. So I'm going to start with the pink. I'm going to press it, and then I'm going to cut it down, and then I'm going to move through the pieces. And if I don't, and I probably won't get enough pieces from this, since I've used a lot of my pink scraps, this probably isn't going to be enough just for this pink. This is probably going to be enough blue. This is probably going to be enough blue-green. I got lots of yellow scraps. I just don't happen to have a lot of pink scraps. So I'll probably then cut pieces from my stash to supplement what I've got here. But my priority is using the scraps. I'm going to press these, and then I will get started on cutting. I'm going to find somewhere to store all of this mess while I do it.